Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna has raised concerns over the state of the sugar sector, saying sugarcane farmers continue to face historical arrears, delayed payments, alleged corruption in access to harvesting permits, and inadequate welfare support. The senator said the challenges, particularly at Nzoia Sugar Company, has pushed farmers and workers to stage frequent protests due to declining livelihoods and uncertainty over the factory's future.
Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries on a matter of countrywide concern regarding the plight of sugarcane farmers at Nzoia Sugar Company in Bungoma County and across other sugar companies nationwide. Mr. Speaker, sugarcane farmers continue to face historical arrears, delayed payments, corruption in access to harvesting permits, and poor welfare support. These persistent challenges, particularly at the Nzoia Sugar Company, where farmers and residents who are major stakeholders in the well-being of the facility have been forced to resort to regular protests due to despondency, eroded livelihoods, and undermined confidence in the sustainability of the factory.
Sifuna called on the relevant committee to explain when outstanding payments on to sugarcane farmers will be cleared and what measures are being put in place to guarantee timely future disbursement. He also sought clarification on how regulatory oversight will ensure fair labor practices, adequate remunerations, and responsiveness to the need of farmers, employees, and surrounding community.
In the statement, the committee should address the following. Number one, when perennial arrears and delayed payments to sugarcane farmers will be cleared and the measures in place to guarantee timely future disbursements. Secondly, how regulatory oversight will ensure leaseholders remain responsive to community, farmer, and employee needs, including fair labor practices and adequate remuneration. Thirdly, the steps being taken to eliminate corruption in the issuance of cane harvesting permits and ensure equitable access for contracted farmers. And lastly, Honourable Speaker, how the welfare of local communities who donated land for the factories and estates will be safeguarded, ensuring they benefit from improved milling, jobs, and sustainable development.
Following the senator's remarks, some Kenyans commenting online praised him for highlighting what they describe as alleged corruption in the sugar sector. They claimed that corruption surrounding sugarcane harvesting permits has made life difficult for farmers and workers at Nzoia Sugar Company. Other Kenyans alleged that harvesting permit system has created opportunities for bribery, claiming that some farmers are unable to harvest their sugarcane unless they first obtain permits, leaving them vulnerable and exploitation. These allegations reflect the opinions expressed by members of the public online and have not been independently verified. Senator also addressed the voting rights of the police officers, citing Article 38 of the Constitution of Kenya, 2010, which guarantees every Kenyan the right to vote by secret ballot in free, fair, and regular elections. Sifuna called on the relevant committee to explain the legal, policy, and administrative measures being undertaken by the Office of the Attorney General, in collaboration with the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and other agencies, to ensure police officers and security personnel deployed away from their registered polling station are able to exercise their constitutional right to vote.
Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights and Foreign Relations on a matter of nationwide concern regarding the voting rights of serving police and other security officers. Mr. Speaker, Article 38 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 guarantees every citizen the right to make political choices, including the right to vote by secret ballot in a free, fair and regular election. However, during elections, thousands of police officers and other security personnel are deployed away from their registered polling stations to provide security services, effectively denying them the opportunity to exercise this fundamental constitutional right. With advancements in electoral technology and the existing mechanisms that facilitate voting by Kenyans in the diaspora, it is imperative that appropriate arrangements be explored to ensure that serving security officers deployed outside their registered polling stations are not disenfranchised solely by virtue of their official duties.
He further sought assurance that security officers will be able to vote freely, fairly, and by secret ballot without intimidation, coercion, or undue influence from the chain of command.
Measures to guarantee the security officers exercising their right to vote freely, fairly, and by secret ballot without intimidation, coercion, or undue influence from the chain of command or any other person.
Some Kenyans supported the Senate's call, saying police officers should remain politically neutral during election while also being facilitated to exercise their constitutional right to vote if appropriate arrangements are put in place. The issues raised by Senator Sifuna are expected to be considered by the relevant parliamentary committees, and discussions continued on reforms in the sugar sector and measures to safeguard the electoral rights of security personnel. Reporting for VETI TV, I'm Teresa Lane.